Hi, everyone. Good to see your faces. For those of you who are not familiar with me, my name is Leah Santa Cruz, and I currently live in Bali. I'm from the United States, and I've been leading a workshop class at the Yoga Barn here in Ubud, Bali, every week called Meet Your Future Self. And it's been getting a lot of interest from people and a lot of great feedback. So I've decided to start offering it once in a while online as a free offering so other people can have a chance to experience it. And I'm seeing a lot of really, really positive healing benefits happening for people in this community. And I want to share that and also give you a chance to get a taste of some of the offerings that I'm putting out into the world, which are very much involved in helping women specifically to overcome anxiety and overwhelm and all the things that we do to self-sabotage our lives from reaching our full potential. And so we can experience more joy and play and peace in our minds, and really go out there and kick ass in the world, in our relationships and in our career and in our personal life. So this is kind of one part of that process, is really diving into the core of our heart most felt desires. And so what meeting our future self is going to involve from you is to really let yourself go there, to let yourself go to those places maybe you don't normally give yourself permission to explore, because we tend to get caught up in the how am I going to get something done versus just playing in the dream of what it is that we really, really want. So, in order to let yourself fully go there, it means saying pause to those parts of you that want to come in and go, yeah, but this wouldn't be possible, or how would this work out, or you're dreaming, any of those voice of limitations that might come up. We just go, thanks. Right now, you can take a back seat, go hang out in a hammock somewhere, take a chill, and we're going to play in this dream. Because believe it or not, they say that we can underestimate how much we can get done in 1 year, how much we can accomplish or achieve, but we tend to um, we tend to overestimate what we can get done in 1 year, but we tend to highly underestimate what's possible in 10 years. And maybe you are living proof of that. If you look back 10 years ago, could you have imagined the growth and the things that you've learned since then? Maybe not. So, what I'm going to ask us to do in this practice is to get in touch with our future self from a time that we cannot even fathom where we will possibly be. And so it's less about the who he or she or they are, and more about the what. Like more about what is it that I can step into more fully? Like what type of being can I step into? So what is the vibration of that? What is the character and qualities that I get to step into and invite more of? And so you let yourself be surprised by what comes up. That's what I tend to find works best. Um, you know, I I've shared this before, or you've heard this, but I first was introduced to this practice um, about, I want to say 12 years ago or so. And when I did it, it was actually quite a life-changing experience, because it was a moment in time that I still remember very, very clearly, because I was surprised by what I let myself experience and what I saw. And it was things that I didn't know how they'd be possible then. But fast forward to now, I think getting really clearly in touch with that vision through this practice, and not just once, but several times doing it, I think it accelerated me onto this path of now being able to go, wow, I have all those things that I was once visioning and feeling like I didn't know how it'd be possible. So there's a lot of manifestation in here and a lot of getting really clear. And it does tend to accelerate us going into the world and attracting those peoples and places and situations when we have a really clear vision. I also want to say that if you are struggling to envision anything, which can oftentimes happen too, um, see if you can let go of trying to control uh, trying to control your experience. Sometimes we get really attached to a particular idea, or we put pressure on ourselves. And so our future self may not show up in an actual vision. It may just be a sensation in your body. It may just be a feeling. So welcome that too if that comes. Or maybe it's a message for you that in something that isn't there. If this practice takes you to places where maybe less than desirable outcomes show up for you, then I would say to that there's a gift in what's being presented to you. And that gift is that you are getting in touch with the fears and the maybe the potential obstacles that are in the way. And that's showing up for you in this practice for you to give special care to the parts of you that are feeling those fears or insecurities or have those concerns or worries. And so then that gives you the chance to go, wow, there's some part of me that has a need here. Or maybe that need is for being held or being listened to or loved or just venting or being expressing themselves. Like there's something that gets to pay attention to. And so this practice may open up that portal for you to look into that more deeply. And after we go through the guided practice, I'm going to open up. I'll give us a really quick break, and then I'm going to open it up for us to do a little bit of integration work for a few minutes. So please don't jump off during the break because you're going to get more out of it if you stick around. And I know that we can do some really cool, juicy stuff here together with this group. So I'm excited about that. All right. So without further ado, unless there's any questions, we can jump in. Okay. So I invite you to get comfortable. Wherever you're sitting is fine. You can turn off your camera if you feel more comfortable with that. You can lie down. You can sit in a chair. Basically, just notice that you are in an environment that you can be not distracted by other things or people or other screens on your computer or tablet. And so you can relax fully for the next moments and be completely at peace. So let's start with taking a few breaths in and long exhales. And long exhales. Maybe you inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 6 so that you really extend those exhales. And start to arrive in your body. Allowing for everything else to fall away. Everything that's happened before this moment. Everything that hasn't happened yet. Right now, you're just here with your body, your breath. And feeling the rhythm of that breath. Notice how, as you follow that rhythm with your attention, your body can naturally begin to release whatever tension you've been holding on to. Notice if there's any particular areas in your body holding that tension. You can begin to consciously relax those areas and let go. Relaxing the space between the eyes. Feeling the eyes that are soft and still, like 2 pools of water on a windless day. At peace. Feeling the jaw relax, the back of the neck and shoulders. Feeling any tension release from the chest as you breathe into that space around your heart. And checking in with the heart, perhaps there's a greater intention for you in this practice. An area in your life that you'd like some guidance in, or something that you'd like to manifest in your life. Welcoming that heartfelt prayer in with your inhale. And feeling your abdomen soften. Relaxing the hips, the legs and feet, the arms and hands, so that the entire body is now more still, letting go, surrendering to the support of the surface beneath you, to the gravity of the earth that gently pulls you down. In this moment, all is okay. In this moment, you have everything you need to feel at peace, to let go. And begin to notice now, as you notice sensations in your body, to notice the surface of your skin. Many little sensations arising and dissolving in every second. And notice as you can feel the air pressing against your skin and your self pressing against the air. This little boundary between you and the outer world, where you begin and the world ends. Can you see if you can stretch yourself? Stretch this boundary a little further outward now so that you feel the space around you, as though your awareness were now feeling all the space around you, your aura stretching out, expanding, your field of awareness expanding even further now, a few meters, a foot around the body. Feeling the vibrant, radiant space that holds you. Stretching a little further now, beyond that. And filling up this entire room with your awareness. The entire building. The space beyond that, holding all in your awareness. the neighborhood that you're in, or the nature and space around you. Stretching out to the entire village or town, the entire city. Zooming out even further now, you may sense the entire region. Even further now, many regions, a state, a country. Zooming out further, faster, sensing the entire continent. The entire globe, all the land and seas and skies. Zooming out even further into the atmosphere, the moon, the planets, our solar system, our sun, the sky and space beyond. Zooming out to the cluster of stars around us. Even further to the entire galaxy. Out further to the cluster of galaxies. Out further still to the entire universe. And as you zoom out beyond into this field of infinite space, of infinite possibility, you feel at peace. A part of something so much larger than you. All worries fall away as you see a tunnel of light before you, a golden white light. And you sense yourself being pulled towards this light, this radiant, shimmering light, this tunnel of light. As you move through this time and space into the tunnel, moving faster, you sense that all of your worries fall behind. All of your old identifications fall away. Who you thought yourself to be, those old patterns, old habits, old relationships that don't serve you, everything begins to let go, like skin shedding, leaving out all of the old generational patterns, coping mechanisms, insecurities, all behind you now. And your true nature reveals this lightness, this power. This is the real you. And now as you begin to move quickly through this light, reaching the other side, suddenly you are surrounded by light. And you see out in the distance a person emerge through the light. And as they come closer now to you, You begin to recognize their form, their shape, your facial features, your eyes. This is you 20 years from now, your future self. You see them smile at you, their eyes sparkling with years of wisdom, their skin a bit more delicate but radiant, a confident smile, a warmth from their heart as they reach out for you. Looking at them, can you sense their essence? Can you sense their vibration? How they hold themselves, their posture, their clothing, their hair. Get a sense for your future self. Notice how they welcome you to follow them now. They wish to show you something. As you follow your future self, a doorway appears. The doorway begins to open, this beautiful door, cracking open as you both begin to enter now. Through the door, you reach inside the beautiful home of your future self, where you'll live 20 years from now. And just notice this space, the colors, the textures. How the light enters and reflects off the art and the furniture. The sounds of this space, maybe nature sounds or music, laughter. And you sit down in a comfortable spot now with your future self, still looking eye to eye with them. Ask your future self now, future self, can you show me what you remember the most from these last 20 years? Show me what was most meaningful to you in pictures, symbols, and feelings or words. Show me now. Those special moments, all the accomplishments, the places you've been. The love that was shared. Everything that was meaningful to you. Most important things in life that you experienced. Worth remembering. Now I'd like you to ask your future self if there is some area in your life currently that you're looking for guidance in or manifestation in, to ask future self, can you show me? Can you show me the outcome? What do I need to know about this area of my life? Let them show you now. What do you need to know about this? It's possible here. See what's possible for you here. Notice how that makes you feel to witness this. And you may ask now, future self, what are the biggest obstacles you needed to overcome? What obstacles have you overcome? What fears? What limitations? What limiting beliefs did you overcome? Maybe it was the fear or belief of not being worthy, not being enough, of not being capable. Fear of being alone or misunderstood. Or fear that there wasn't possibility for you. See, now, future self, can you show me how did you overcome this? How did you overcome this? What support did you have? What resources? What courage? Future self, can you show me those people who were here to support you, who showed up for you? Noticing the community that you've built, those supportive family, friends, guides, the web of support that you have, that you can lean into. You ask future self, what is the next step for me? What is the very next step I need to take to get from where I am to where you are? What's the next step for me? Perhaps this next step is just simply a change in perspective. Something simple, an action you can take now, today. And can you step into that new way of being? What would it require of you to do this? Perhaps something you need to let go of, or just encouraging a bit of courage to arise within you. Can you welcome that now? Feel it in your body. What kind of person you need to be today. I'm still here with your future self for these last moments. Can you look at your future self once again in this home? Looking them in the eyes and thanking them for being here for you, for their wisdom. And reaching out for a warm embrace with your future self. Feeling this warm hug, feeling their heart against yours. And suddenly sensing yourself merging as one with your future self, feeling what it's like to be in their skin, to have their heart, sensing the higher frequency of your future self. Knowing what they know. Feeling what they feel. Can you let yourself fully go there right now? To embody their qualities, but let them descend upon you now, to be here with you, in you as you, no separation. Feeling your every aspect of your body and mind upgrading, your DNA, every cell within you upgrading to this higher frequency of being, of confidence, courage, love, and strength, of wisdom, of resilience, of joy. And suddenly you find yourself in that field of white light, a tunnel before you. And you easily move through that tunnel of light once again, moving through time and space, moving through possibility, arriving in this galaxy, in this cluster of stars, in this solar system, in this planet, in this region, in this building, in this room, in this field of space, in this body, in this time, right here, right now. You, yet still the embodiment of your future self here with you now. And just for a moment, picturing what it would be like if for the rest of tonight or today, you moved through the world with this embodiment, with these qualities, informing every decision that you make, every word out of your mouth, every action that you take. And moving into the following days and weeks and months to come, being your guiding light for every opportunity that arises, everything you say yes to and no to. And the effect this will have on everyone you encounter, every life that you touch. With this intention in mind and heart, can you invite a deep breath in now and sigh it out? One last breath to seal the deal. And release. And coming back slowly to your body, you might invite a little bit of movement now. A little bit of movement in your toes and fingers. Maybe stretching your arms overhead, waking up the body. Very slowly taking yourself to an upright, seated position. In this last moment, before you open your eyes, and come back into this space with each other. Welcome back. Are you here with me live? I invite you to come back into this space, and when you're ready to, if you could check in with us here. So if you are watching this after the fact, I invite you to journal those things down. What opened up for me, and what am I committing to? And just note like those little things, like what he or she or they appeared to you, like what qualities did they embody? Like what fears did they overcome? What blocks did they overcome? And what would it take from you? And I really recommend as much as possible to share with a loved one or a friend outside of this group after this call, whether it be today or tomorrow or this week. What happened for you? What opened for you in this practice? What are you envisioning for yourself? What's coming up for you that you're seeing is possible in this land of possibility? And also, like, what fears come up from that? Like, what are the voices that come up right afterwards that want to tell you, yeah, but we don't have enough money. We don't know how to do that. Or, you know, this kind of person's not available. Like all the little voice, who knows what comes up. And if you actually were to just write those down, and I've done this before, and you can look at it and go, huh, these are the things I'm telling myself. Like, whose voice is that? Is it my voice? Is it my mom's? Is it my dad's? Is it a teacher's, someone else's voice? Maybe it's not even yours. Maybe it's something you just picked up from society along the way that says, oh, this is for other kind of people, not for me. And just recognize when that voice continues to come up, and being able to have someone that you can be accountable with to talk to about this is going to be a help for you. And the next time when that voice comes up and you witness it, and then you get a choice of what you want to do with it, and you can welcome back that future self. And since we're mostly women on this call, I would say welcome back her, and be like, yes, other voices, you can go hang out in the hammock. And we don't want to like kill off parts of ourselves, because there's even things to learn from those inner critic voice, because it tends to just be parts of ourselves that we have neglected over the years, or that have been hurt, or have been holding on to some sort of trauma from the past, and they're just trying to overprotect us. But we can have compassion for that, and then in the next moment connect with our future self and the qualities that they have, and remember that that's a part of us. Well, thanks for doing this with me. And I wanted to say that this is just a small taste of a program that I've created, a mastermind. We're going to launch it at the end of this spring. And I have a wait list right now for people who are interested in learning more about it. I'll be sending information about that shortly. But if this was at all enlightening to you, or you'd like want to go deeper in this work together, I am creating a year-long mastermind where we meet together on a weekly basis, and we have a community of women where we can be accountable with one another, and we can come together and continue to work on how we overcome anxiety, how we overcome overwhelm, how we can take better care of ourselves, and specifically working in the areas of relationships and career and our personal self-power and confidence, and seeing how we can make shifts together in this supportive container with me and with other experts that I'll bring on to be in a container where we have significant transformation with one another. And that is happening at the end of the spring. So if you're interested, I'm going to drop the link to the wait list. You can sign up for that. And then I'm going to be sending out info to people soon with all the details. It's on my website, leahsantacruz.com. And it's /Aurora waitlist. So the mastermind's called the Aurora Mastermind, which means new beginning, a new dawn. And it's also that Greek goddess of the dawn. So it's for women only. I know that there's some men that signed up for this workshop and that might be watching this afterwards to do that future self practice. And you want to continue working with me. In other ways, I have a 7-day retreat coming up in Portugal, and that's going to be in September. And I also have a meditation teacher training program that's 19 days, really deep in the deepening your practice in meditation, and that's in Bali in August. If you want to check it out or sign up, I would love, love, love for you to join me and continue doing a deeper journey together. Have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful day wherever you are. Yeah. I'll see you again soon. Bye.